It is Money Monday, a segment where we take your financial questions and get them answered with our financial expert and owner of Hood and Associate CPAs, Paul Hood. Paul, always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
We got some great questions today. I want to jump right in.
Yeah,
we'll start with Josh. Josh wants to know, my wife and I are in $15,000 in credit card debt. It feels like we are never going to be able to pay it off, far less save money at the same time. What can we do, or should we be doing, to balance both?
Well, Brian, what we teach people to do is just relax. You don't look at the big picture. I bet they've never sat down and actually figured out where their money's going. So what we do is we have them bring in 12 months worth of bank statements, 12 months worth of credit card statements, and we categorize where's the money going so that we can figure out what's important to them. Because the reality is they make plenty of money. Most people do. It's just their lifestyle. So we got to figure out, maybe you cut $100 a month off of Starbucks or something like that and then pay it on it. The number one thing that we teach people to do is start saving now, though, because you have to change your attitude. The choices they made is what's put them in the position they have. So even if they save $100 a month, it's a process of start changing your thought process. So it's not a quick fix, but there's absolutely, they can be helped.
And I assume stop adding to it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if you're $15,000 in debt, you probably don't want a new car, going out to restaurants to eat, and those types of things.
That means you're living above your means if your credit cards are going up.
All right, that one's for you, Josh. All right, Tammy wants to know, financial experts always stress having a 6-month emergency fund, but that seems unrealistic to me.
Okay.
I don't know many people who can easily save $20,000 to $30,000. The thought, she says, overwhelms her, and I know a lot of people feel this way. Is there a small way to start, and why is it so important to have that 6-month plan?
Well, the reason you want it is because, just like what it's called, it's an emergency fund. Your car breaks down, or and I believe Forbes came out with an article one time, pretty recent, that said the average person can't put their hands on $500 for an emergency. So you've got to plan ahead. And the thing I would tell her is, don't focus on $20,000 or $25,000. Focus on the steps. The victory isn't in the end, the victory is daily. So daily, weekly, monthly, save $10, $15, $20, $100, and you'll be surprised at how fast it adds up. So don't focus on the big thing, focus on the daily, the monthly victories. And
that's the theme today, the debt, the same thing. Don't let it overwhelm you.
That's right.
Okay. Daniel says, I'm getting married soon. The cost is quickly adding up. We know that, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Your son's getting married soon, I'm told.
He is.
I want to keep it basic and only pay for things that we really need, but my future bride is fine with going all the way in debt to tie the knot. What advice do you have for us and others who are dealing with the expense of a wedding?
Well, this is a fun one because, marriage is often a give and take. And you can't, a lot of times when you're single, you're making all your decisions. So what I would tell him is, okay, you got to sit down and explain and look at the numbers, explain why going into debt, massive debt, is bad, and how long it would actually take you to pay that back off. So again, you pre-plan, you be intentional with everything. And then, just like a budget, you categorize what's important, and it's a give and take. So, you can't railroad it, she can't railroad it, but it'd be a great exercise to begin a marriage of compromise and actually making prudent decisions.
Yeah, I mean, gosh, a wedding can be a down payment on a house.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah,
All right,
insane.
Paul, thank you so much. We really appreciate the good answers today. And if you have a financial question you would like me to ask Paul next week, you can send them to moneymonday@griffin.news.